I'm here in the cold storage room to show you another urban homesteading trick on what you can grow even if you don't have a backyard. So we looked at the quail, which outdoor space is ideal, but they also do well indoors, and they produce eggs, and they're quiet and they're clean, and you can also harvest them for meat if you're interested. We also have mushrooms. Now this is from store-bought mycelium. These are oyster mushrooms. Oyster mushrooms are the easiest thing to grow. If you're trying to mushrooms, start with your oysters. Boil up some cardboard, stick the bottom stems where all the oyster mushrooms connect together, and like little shards of that into the cardboard, and they'll actually start growing. So you see how it's white and fluffy over there. Now oyster mushrooms smell actually kind of sweet and perfumey, the mycelium, when they're growing. You probably won't say, hey, that's a pleasant smell, because it does smell like mycelium, but it actually, am breathing in here, you can't smell it. And I do have a good nose, but yeah, look at how white that is. And I did a second batch with a second set of store-bought mushroom over here. You can see it's a little bit drier, but you got some way over there. You got some going over here. Oh, gotta be careful how I zoom in over here. Still working on figuring out a camera. See some over there growing, and this one over here is just taking off like crazy. Okay, so what you do with these is you grow them out to the size you want. They can grow out of a mason jar, but you're going to have a relatively small amount. So what you're going to want to have is them in a bigger container. They do well at about 50 degrees, which a cold storeroom is perfect. So if you have a basement, this is the foundation wall, cement bottom. You don't need cement on the bottom, it's just there. I did insulate. That is not an outside wall, but it's pretty cool anyway. I insulated with styrofoam I found around, and some great stuff, or the equivalent in between, and so it stays at around, back over here, 57 degrees, which is plenty good for growing the mycelium. And what I'm going to do now today is I'm going to set up a mushroom growing rack. So just a shelf, I'm going to put containers with some air holes, boiled cardboard, let it grow. When you're ready to harvest the mushrooms, what you do is you get them extra moist. You can either leave them outside on a rainy day, or you can soak them for a little bit, make them feel like they've just gotten some rain, and then they'll bloom.